Welcome everyone to this edition of Tee It Up Grand Strand. I'm here with Ryan McCarty from the Glens group. How are you doing today?
Very well, and you?
Well, good. Glad to have you back in. It's been a little bit.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. Last time you were here, we talked about some exciting news about a sweepstakes y'all were running, and now we're smack dab in the middle of April golf season here at the beach. So I'm sure there's a lot going on at the courses. Bring us up to speed on all the different ones.
Within the Glens group, we have Glen Dornick, Heather Glen, Shaftesbury Glen, and Possum Trot. And actually, we also manage Wicked Stick Golf Links as well.
That's right. I remember that.
So they're all in fantastic shape right now. They're busy, as is most golf courses down here. But we're doing great. We're getting through the season fairly well. The weather's been hit and miss. But besides that, it's been beautiful golf weather, and we've been busy, so we're happy.
I know after that winter that everybody had, and we've gotten some flack over the fact that we complained about our winter, but you've got to understand we're used to something a lot nicer.
Exactly.
But after we got through all that, we've been in the 70s here. Still a little bit of rain, but you're going to have some of that, but not a lot at all. And I actually get to go play Heather Glen today, so I'm looking forward to that.
Oh, that's exciting. Heather Glen is one of my favorite golf courses.
That's where I met my husband, so I'm a little partial. I'm a little partial.
For him.
That's right. So what can I expect when I go out there? You said everything's in great shape?
Everything's in fantastic shape out there. The greens are in smooth and run fast. The one thing I like about Heather Glen is it's not developed as far as houses.
That's right.
And also every hole is wood lined on each side, so it's very a great experience to relax and be with nature and play golf.
A lot of wildlife. I know those little squirrel fox looking things are everywhere.
Yeah.
But my next favorite would have to be Glen Dornick. I worked there for a while, but those vistas looking down over the water when you're coming 8, 9, 16, 17, 18 are gorgeous.
Oh, it's a fantastic finishing holes on each side. They are tough. 16, 17, 18 have been rated some of the toughest closing holes in Myrtle Beach. But the course itself is in fantastic shape, and if you haven't played it, you need to get out and try to play it. It's definitely one of those courses that has to be on your bucket list. Now,
unfortunately, I still have not played every golf course in Myrtle Beach, but is Glen Dornick the only golf course here with the double green at 9 and 18? I mean, they share this big, long green. Is that the only one down here?
It's not the only double green, but I think it is the only double green that you finish up on.
That you finish up on, okay. Because it sits right there on the waterway, and you see the boats going by, and it's just, and then the people are up on the porch.
Exactly.
And all the rocking chairs, and that's just great. So I'm looking forward to playing there again soon.
Yes.
And I have to wait for all the people to get off, though. I looked at the tee sheet today. It is full. So.
Yes, it's a very busy weekend this weekend.
So the word's getting out. So that covers Heather Glen, Glen Dornick. Now, Wicked Stick is a little bit further south for those who are staying or want to go play on the south end. What's going on over there?
We've been busy. Wicked Stick is
the John Daly Signature Course.
John Daly Signature Golf Course. He actually came out and helped us design it when we were building it. He still comes down and plays it every once in a while, especially Monday after the Masters. He'll come down on a Sunday and play it. So he still keeps in touch with us, and if he has any new lines of clothing or anything, he'll give us a call, and we try to carry him in the shop. But the course itself is phenomenal. It's a link-style golf course, a little bit more wide open, easier off the tee, but it's always in great shape. And it's always a fun golf course to play.
Now, did he do that on purpose? Because he can be a little wild off the tee.
They say he might have. A funny story is one of the par threes. We have the championship tees, and then we have the John Daly tees. It was going to be a par 4, and he threw his ball down, hit a 3-iron to within 3 feet, and said, no, it needs to be a long par 3. Yep. And that's what made the par 3.
Well, there you go. There you go. So let's head out a little bit inland, not far, although the address makes it sound far, but it's not. We keep hounding that point. But Shaftesbury, again, right on the water, right on the river.
Yeah, it's actually on the Waccamaw River.
Yep.
And it's a fantastic golf course. One of the very few golf courses to still have 8-1 bent grass greens. And we kind of pride ourselves. We have a fantastic superintendent, and his name's David Kingsland. He's been with us, he actually grew in the golf course.
Oh, wow.
So we're pretty proud of the fact that we have been able to keep up the bent grass greens and be one of the few remaining that do that. So it's in great shape.
Yeah, because I think we're down to either just two or three now that still have the
Yep.
bent grass. A lot of people
Exactly.
changing over to that Champion Bermuda and some of those grasses. So they do roll fantastic.
They do.
And you guys do tend to, get them down there. So
Yeah, we like to keep them a little quick. The course itself, it's easier off the tee, but every green is elevated and heavily bunkered, so therefore it makes for a tricky round of golf.
So if you're on your iron game, you can win a lot of money that day. And if the putter's working, it just helps that. But if you're not, you may want to lay off the doubling up. There you go. All right. And so the sweepstakes is still on.
Sweepstake is still on. You can put as many entries in as you want every time you come out to one of the Glens Group golf courses, including Wicked Stick. You get to sign up for an entry, and at the end of the year in December, we're going to be doing the first place drawing for $10,000.
And I've heard now from a couple of the pros at the courses that people aren't believing that this is real. They think it's timeshare, or they think there's some catch. But it is just that. I mean, there's actually 5 great prizes. But the first one is $10,000 cash, like cash,
Correct.
like cash. That would be so. I mean, I'm going to sign up today.
There you go. You need to sign up.
But $10,000. The second place prize was the trip, right?
Trip, full expense paid, plane airfare, and week stay at Cozumel.
In Cozumel, not just at a resort or someplace we're not sure about. This is in a privately owned home, and you do have some folks there to help you. So with some things, so it is phenomenal. Third prize.
Third prize is a free year of golf.
Yeah, on 5 different golf courses.
On 5 different golf courses.
Play as much as you want, all 5 golf courses for free. Now, for those of you who live here, and even those of you who travel here, I mean, I can't believe it. I mean, you could play every single day, 0. That includes the cart, right?
We've had a couple guys that said if my name gets picked for the second prize, I'd like to pass on it and get the third prize. And get as much golf in as possible. So the people were interested, and they liked the fact that we're doing something outside the box, and it's been pretty good so far. We're happy with it.
Excellent. So fourth prize isn't shabby either.
Fourth prize is a full set of tailor-made clubs, from bag, putter, the whole way, all your irons, woods, and driver.
Nice. And then fifth prize, you still get the membership, right?
Yep.
Membership to the Glens Group. So on top of all of that, you've now come out with some great packages with some other courses that aren't necessarily in the Glens Group, but y'all have formed this group called the
Best of Myrtle Beach.
The Best of Myrtle Beach. And so if you select your golf courses from that group, then you get some special rates, right?
Yeah, what we did was we took some of the golf courses in the area, and we had a couple meetings, and what we did was there wasn't really a package out there that you could play outside an ownership and receive some sort of discounts. So what we did is we took 14 other golf courses, including the Glens Group, Barefoot, Tidewater, World Tour, Prestwick, Arrowhead, and I hope I'm not forgetting anybody, Wicked Stick, Possum Trot, and the Glens Group. And what we did was we put them on a package together. So now you can play outside one ownership group and still get a multi-course rate. And the first year that we did it, which was last year, we booked over 10,000 rounds off of it.
Wow. And those are, I mean, for those of you who are watching this or listening to this, you didn't spare anything. Those are awesome golf courses, and it covers the whole Grand Strand. So no matter where you decide to stay, you're not going to be far from any of them, and one most likely will be in your backyard. So
yes, exactly.
One day you won't have to travel too much.
I did forget one course. I'm sorry. It was River's Edge.
River's Edge.
Yep.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah. So
River's Edge with the Paspalum greens.
Exactly, and they got some marsh waterway views
6
out there
holes.
that are phenomenal. So.
And more rocking chairs.
Exactly.
It's my favorite part. I mean, you play golf, you have an awesome round, and I don't care if you shoot 120 or 70. I mean, golf in Myrtle Beach is awesome. Then you come in, you're a little bit tired, you get something to drink, maybe an adult beverage, my favorite. Sit out there and rock and cool
Exactly.
off. It's the best. It's the absolute best. You mentioned one that I forgot to ask you about, though, Possum Trot. We've had Bill in a couple times talking about Possum Trot, but I still love that golf course, and people make fun of its name. Do not judge this golf course by its name, because it's long and it is always in great shape. I don't know what Johnny Powell's doing out there, but he's awesome. But it's always in great shape and so friendly.
Yeah, it is. It's a phenomenal golf course, one of the originals down here. And it's just a fun golf course to play. I mean, you're not going to get beat up too much. There's nothing tricky about it. It's always in fantastic shape. The people are nice, and it's a fun golf course to play. I still try to play it once a month if I can.
Yeah, I know. You still have to play it. I mean, it's not out there just sitting, that you can be hitting all over. Jeff and I tend to find a lot of the woods and water, unfortunately. I know he beat me last time, so every chance I get, I'm digging at him a little bit. But we're up for a rematch soon, I hope. But what did we leave out? Have we got everything set?
I think we got everything covered. Also, besides the sweepstakes, we have something worked out with Golf Digest that you also can sign up for a free year subscription at Golf Digest at any of the Glens Group golf courses.
I knew I was forgetting that. Again, some people have asked, is this signing me up for timeshare? No. You put your name down, address, they mail you the magazine, and it's a great publication. So I knew I was forgetting something. Ryan, thanks for coming in.
Thank you very much for having me.
All right. This edition of Tee It Up Grand Strand has been produced and broadcast by the Zeus Radio Network for thegolfdirector.com.